Tony, wake the fuck up. Guys, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, man. This shit is like fucking like boring, bro. Like for me, I'm just fucking driving around. Like what the fuck? Like what do I do, man?
In a sense,
like so Sai Kuno wasn't lying when he said it's boring, dude. Like what do you want me to say, man? Like I don't know what to tell you guys. Like if you want the Pog content with the Polito, like we have to do this, man. I feel like we're like I feel like it's like a chore, man. Like we have to clean the house, but you know it's like fuck me, man. Fuck.
Outside the city.
Jesus fucking Christ. I agree with you, 100%. I'm over it. I'm over it, man. I don't ever.
Do you know what the worst part is? I actually thought I had these down to a science. I literally thought I had these down to a science where me and Bjorn could just go and hit them and we'd be fine to just hit them. And now I'm like, I don't know. I think I might be the one who's hit the most Fleecas too. I think I'm the one who's hit the most Fleecas too. Me and Bjorn have probably hit the most. I know Chain Gang's hit a few, but I don't think they don't have as many red dongles as us right now, so I don't think they've actually done the like bank progression as much. I think me and Bjorn have literally done them the most. I'm shocked you lasted this long before snapping. I sell blue dongles to Marty now, so. Yeah, I'm actually wondering if now it's easier. I'm wondering if now it's only like, if it's less now. Maybe they changed the Fleecas too. Someone did hit Harmony, and Harmony's usually pretty hard to hit. I wonder if it is easier. Well, I guess we'll figure it out. But so what do I do? So I go and hit another Fleeca, and then like maybe it's not enough. Like mediocre middle kid, thank you for another 10 gifted subs. I guess I go and hit another Fleeca and like just test and see. I guess what I'm looking for is I guess we look for a Fleeca that has 2 pings, a 5 chain on one ping, a 1 chain on the other, and then we just do a 4 chain and see if that's enough. If it was easier, wouldn't yours be done already? No, the problem with what I did was I would have overcharged the last one that went to the bank. Okay, this is all, I hate to say this. BBMC wants me to like explain the system. How can I explain a system that I don't even know? Like, I don't even know how to explain the system to him. And not only that, I don't really want to explain the system to him. Because it honestly reminds me of like when people are like, hey honey, how was your day at work? And I'm like, I don't really want to talk about work, right? I'm fucking tired. I want to go relax. Like, I don't really want to talk about the system. I'm just like, well, I don't want to talk about it. I just like, Catalix, thanks for the 5 gifted. I mean, I need to tell them because I owe it to them, so. Ugh. I don't even know, like, Have you seen Dean's response to people complaining about the system? No. Link me. Nah, you guys already told me. Link me. Is it meta? If it's meta, then I won't look at it. It's not meta? All right, let me watch it. Link it. We have to stomach this together, chat. Link it. I think DW is a good designer, actually, so I'm curious what he thinks. Overall, I think he's a fantastic designer. Link it. Do it.
Cop came in to collect a paycheck. Well, that's the beauty of it, right?
Is it?
We were downstairs, and at any point, we could have been fucked, right? It's completely different, right? Like, that's what... I think that's what people struggled with the most is... everyone is so used to this roll up to a bank, grab a hostage, talk to police, run, that no one considered that there were alternate ways to complete heists and puzzles and shit. I mean, I still don't think anyone's doing the Fleecas correctly, are they? I still see people molding and moaning about them when it's like super easy. So I feel like people still haven't figured out Fleecas.
There you go. I'm always ready, Brian. You're the only...
Can you just go in and see for the Fleeca door? No. Well, maybe we should add that as an option. It's not the worst idea, I guess. It's a large investment though, right? It's quite a large investment to use a C4 on a Fleeca door.
I don't even know. I don't even think he said it there, chat. I don't know. I don't... My criticism of the system is that there is a way to do it that we have found out how to do. There's a way in the system that we have found out how to do. That way seems to make logical sense based on what we know about the system. Based off trial and error, it looks like the general premise is to build up a charge that then hits the bank and that you chain boxes together to hit the bank. Based off that information, and that we have a system that works, and that system works and still gives you some profit, albeit little, and it makes, even though the system is extremely expensive to do, it still gives you some profit. That makes the cost of researching to find other ways much higher and makes the drive to find other ways much lower. So insofar as you're designing a puzzle, puzzles that have two solutions, even if one is not the optimal solution, I think part of the issue is not only, yeah, sure, this one isn't the optimal solution, but this solution does seem to make the most intuitive sense based off looking at the problem. So I don't know if that criticism is fair when it's not like they're not choosing to solve the puzzle. We solved the puzzle. It might not be the correct way, might not be the optimal way, but it solves it, and there's still somewhat of a profit. So why are we not to assume that that's the correct way to solve it? The reality is, yeah, this system works, and we still make a profit off of it. So why would we not do that approach? When you're talking about people don't want to solve puzzles, I think creating a puzzle that has two solutions, an optimal way and a non-optimal way, is already a kind of weird thing. And then when the non-optimal way, I would argue, and maybe it's because I don't know how the actual system works, the real way to solve it, but I would be shocked if it was more intuitive than what we're already given. Because what we're already given intuitively makes sense. You work backwards from a puzzle to find a link of things that connect to the bank. You then break in that sequence to overcharge the bank. That intuitively makes sense. Just wondering, do you watch yourself when you talk? Well, when I talk, I address chat over here, so I can see myself here. I'm mostly looking towards the camera and towards chat. Why? I guess I don't think it is fair to just say people don't want to solve puzzles when the nature of this puzzle, how many puzzle, like when you're solving a Rubik's Cube, there's like, you know, there's any number of, like, how many puzzles do you guys know where there's actually two solutions and one is still kind of like a pseudo win and also like kind of intuitively makes sense but still not the right puzzle? Like,
Does it get frustration when no one figures out the puzzles? No.
was this it?
Not really. It's a testament to how well you designed it, right? Not frustration when no one figures out the puzzles. No. Not really. It's a testament to how well you designed it, right? Not everyone wants to sit there and solve a puzzle, though, right? That's the thing. And the Fleeca is a puzzle that needs to be solved by... Well, it doesn't have to be solved by multiple people, but it goes much smoother if you use multiple people, but you never really see multiple people trying it. You see like two people chilling and talking.
It sounds like meta. Why'd you guys link me that one? That's meta. You just said literally to do multiple people. Well, now I can't do multiple people anymore. All right, cool. Well, I'm only going to be doing it with me and Bjorn. I'm never going to try and do anything with multiple people now. Have you tried two different people thermiting at the same time? I don't know. I just don't know. I kind of like... I don't know. I guess why would thermiting at the same time do anything? Like, multiple people doing on the laptop, like, I don't know.